This is not a tutorial and you won't be getting any technical information on the Hover Camera X1. What you will see is how I've been using the drone and my impressions of it to this point. What's up, my peeps? Welcome to another episode from your favorite urban traveler. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos, definitely the last 10, you've gotten to know Bandit pretty well. Actually, I know I've gotten to know Bandit pretty well, and you've been with me when I lost it, when I got it back, and when I've taken it through some scary obstacles and all kinds of things. So I'm gonna jump right into this. So check it out. People have asked me who did the camera work on my food videos. Who was holding the camera while Mario and I were walking, or while I was walking, things like that. Nobody. On my camping video, on the food videos, I used a new drone that I got, which I didn't tell you guys about, sorry about that, called the Hover X1. And this little thing is ridiculous. And I'm going to show you some of the features and some of the things I really like about having my new Hover X1. I'm telling you, this thing is so easy to use, and it comes with 6 different modes to shoot in, and 2 of them I think you can customize. So I'm about to give you a demo to show you just how easy it is. Now for me, I'm just an average dude trying to make a video. So when I can throw a camera up and get footage this vibrant and this clear, and all I had to do was press a button, I'm happy. And when you're ready for it to land in hover mode, you just stick your hand out under it and wait for it to descend into your palm. And to change from one mode to the next, you just press this little black button on the top. It's that simple. Now the reason I think this drone is so cool is because I virtually have no setup. I don't have to give it instructions. Once it's in the right mode, it automatically does what it's supposed to do. Like following me down these steps, I had to look back because I was like, yo, is this thing really behind me? Look how smooth and how seamless this camera work is. It just moves with me. I'm assuming it's locked into my head because no matter how I move, it's not confused. I mean, is this cool or what? I didn't have to say to anybody, okay, I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna stand over here for a minute, so shoot that. And then I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna stand over there for a minute, so shoot that. It just automatically rocks with me, allowing me to have a good time and be as silly as I wanna be. And if I had enough space on my phone to set up the microphone to connect to the drone, you'd be able to hear me talk about these amazing Mustangs from the Venom Outlaw crew. Orbit mode, you can set the distance in which it orbits around you, and you have 3 different height levels: low, flat, and high. And again, once it's locked on me and locked on the ground, day or night, it does its thing. Windy and snowy conditions at night didn't even affect it. All I have to do is launch it and stand there. If that's all I want to do, that's all I do. It does all the work. Bird Eye is probably the easiest mode to be in because you just set it and let it fly, and it'll rise to about 15 meters, which according to this building is about 4 stories up. I think I find dolly track the most fascinating mode because even though the drone's in front of me, it's kind of following me. It's allowing me to steer it from behind. If I step to the left, it goes left. If I speed up, it will speed up. If I stop, it will stop and wait. But you should know in dolly track, you only get 3 seconds to stand still before it will come back to you to land. Now, since I don't have a bike, I asked a random dude who was happily riding by with his kids in the back of that trailer if he would do an action selfie. And my man said yes, which was crazy cool. Although I wish I'd filmed the whole sequence because he just pointed the camera at himself, let it fly, and started riding. And look how smooth this came out. And check this out. This is what I was talking about. He stops, the drone stops. And after a few seconds, it comes back to him. And yo, shout out to Steven, random dude, for being okay with doing that dolly track demo for me. So I'm updating and making sure I have all the equipment that I need to shoot good video footage for my trip next year, because I want to make sure that's cool. Obviously, I'm going to practice on my trip this year, but yeah, definitely. I want to make sure I have all the right camera stuff. I want to make sure I have all the right hiking stuff and just getting everything in order. And one of the new things that I think I'm going to really enjoy is my Hover X1. So, y'all know I'm a Vikings fan, and every year I go out to Minneapolis to catch a game at US Bank Stadium. And at first, it was looking good. But I didn't do a video on the game because we lost. Yep, we lost to the Bears. This is the second game I've gone to, and we lost. And the Bears were trash last year. So if you can imagine, after the game, I wasn't at my best. And so taking a walk helped a little bit, but I am best when I get to be creative or I get to be physical. And in this instance, I decided to do both. I feel I'm being creative by trying to film this workout. I'm being physical by actually doing the workout. My hopes were to get a good pump, because ain't nothing like endorphins to make a fella feel better, and to get some good footage, see how well this thing cooperated in tight spaces. So if anyone were to ever ask me, my response would be, I love this Hover X1. It's like having someone else there shooting with me, and as I move, it moves with me. As I stay still, it hovers right there with me. And I gotta love that. I love that I can have it zoom out away from me, and you can get an idea of what's going on around me, you know, or I can have it just sit right there with me and hover next to me. And it follows me all the way to my car, and it tracks every single movement I make as I load my car. I mean, really, who needs another cameraman? But one thing I do think I'll need is a second battery, because the one that comes with the drone is reported to only last about 11 minutes. and it walks in front of, well, not walks, but it flies in front of me. Yeah, I like this Hover X1, y'all. Now, as much as I love having this new drone, don't get it twisted. It doesn't take the place of Bandit. Another thing, the Hover X1 doesn't have obstacle avoidance, so you have to be careful where you're at all times. You can't just walk through the woods and think it's going to jump around and move around like the DJI drones will. This is not that kind of drone, y'all. It ain't that kind of drone. Don't get mad. It only costs $300. But if you got it right, it will fly right. And then there's the fact that it's small enough to fit right in your pocket. So in summary, and just in case you missed it, here are a few things I've been doing with my Hover Camera X1 since I got it. And as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hit that like button, drop me a comment, and turn on your notifications so you know when I drop the next one. Peace.